From the proposal to Wolverine to Smokin' Aces, Ryan Reynolds has taken on a wide range of roles, but be prepared to see him as you have never seen him before in the new movie Buried. He plays a man struggling to survive after being trapped in a box and buried alive.
My name is Paul Conroy. I'm an American citizen from Hastings, Michigan. I'm a civilian truck driver for Creston, Roland, and Thomas. And I've been taken hostage somewhere in Iraq. I need $1 million by 9 o'clock tonight, Baghdad time, or I'll be left to die here in this coffin that I'm buried in. I'm told that if the money is paid, I'll be let go. If it is not, I will be left to die here.
So it's you, in a box, and a cell phone, and a cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Right? For how many minutes?
For 90 minutes. 90 minutes, yeah.
So when the idea came along and somebody said, hey, Rye, we want to read this script for this movie where you're in a box for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
And you thought?
I thought, yeah, I'd love to read it. I don't want to do it, but I'd love to read it. Yeah, it sounds interesting. And I did, that's the way it went. I read it and I said, I love, this is probably the best script I've ever read in my entire life.
Right.
But it's impossible to shoot.
Right.
So no, good luck.
Yeah.
And then the director wrote me a letter, which was a little longer than the script, and describing exactly how he was going to do it.
Right.
And what he aimed to do, and what I think he achieved, was that you take this very small space and you create a universe in that small space. And a lot of people think, well, you'd be very claustrophobic and you'd be very confined, and what are you going to do? You're in a coffin the entire movie. We never cut away. But in fact, by the end of the movie, you feel that a universe inside there, because you get to know this guy so well, and you get to really. Yeah.
This is not like anything I think I've ever seen. I've got to know that this is not like anything you have ever done. In the process of doing this is as intense as anything that's ever been on a screen. What was it like to do?
You know, I wish I could say it was a little fluffy to do, but it was that intense. I mean, I think I spoke maybe 10 words socially throughout the whole shoot. I mean, everybody had their heads down. I mean, it was really hard for the crew, in fact. Right. The crew would have to leave the sound stage sometimes. And we shot in Barcelona in Spain.
Right.
And nobody spoke English. So it was very kind of isolationist to begin with. And it fed into all of that. But I mean, the shooting process was not unlike most dental surgeries. really awful. If the dentist used only hammers.
I was going to say, exactly, without the stuff that helps you not feel it.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Because you go through an intense experience like this. It was shot in like 2 weeks?
So yeah, about 17 days.
17 days.
Yeah.
When it was over, did you freak?
I did freak. I mean, there was just a Ryan-sized hole in the side of the soundstage. I was on my way to the airport. I'm out of here. I was practically skinless. It was just, it's just, the movie's so bloody scary that, you know, I think you have that thought of when you're watching the film, think, what would I do if this was me? What would I do? And I think going through that physically for 17 days was just, I think, enough for anybody. So.
Man, you know, this is one of those things that's going to happen in your life. I'm sure you didn't anticipate it as you were reading it, and maybe, well, let's give this a shot.
Yeah.
This will be a game-changing moment in your life. I mean, career-changing moment.
It felt like that. It felt like that when I saw the movie the first time. When I was shooting it, I didn't think that anyone would ever see this movie, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean,
would never get distribution. It's
just. I mean, it felt Hitchcock. It had that kind of feel to me, and there was something old-fashioned and also something completely modern because it had never been attempted before. So.
One of the reviews I read said Hitchcock will turn over in his grave because it's that good. It's Hitchcock taken to a whole different level. A couple other things I want to talk to you about, not the least of which is Green Lantern.
Yeah. Right?
Are you done with that?
I just finished, 4 weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah.
And as opposed to 17 days, did it take like 17 months?
It took forever. Yeah. I actually can't remember a time I wasn't shooting Green Lantern. I think I was 12 when I started on my first day.
And when does it come out?
It comes out in June 17th everywhere in the entire world, I think, yeah.
And for those of us who have been watching Ryan Reynolds for, these many years, I have one word for you. Maybe it's 2 words. Van Wilder.
Yeah. Yes, he lives. He lives. He lives.
On DVDs around the world. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.